echo. After your immolation, Arvada, come on.
What's up, my YouTube people? Thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. We are not at home today. We are off on a different location. We are actually at my aunt's house. She is gone on a business meeting. So by the time you see this video, she'll be already home. So we've got special house guests at home right now at Dainty Daisy's Doggy Day Camp, which you'll see some part of this video with them running around having a blast at Dainty Daisy's Doggy Day Camp. But while she's gone, we are going to make this floor look like this floor. Because last year, about the same time, almost the same time, I did her other bathroom for her. Her bathroom, this is the guest bathroom. I did this bathroom over here for her. This was for her birthday. It was a birthday surprise for her. But I ripped up all the floor and I cut and laid this down. I think I will link that video at the end if you want to see that. But today, well, this week, this is going to be like a 3-day process. Sorry about the horrible echo. But we are going to be ripping up this floor and making it look like that, as I said before. So here we go. We're going to rip this up, try and get this done before she comes home as another surprise. So here we go. I'm going to set you up in a corner somewhere and we're going to start ripping all this tile up. Now, in the other room, there was linoleum under the tile, which I didn't know. So who knows what we're going to find when we start ripping up this tile. So this is just another surprise for my aunt for when she gets home, if she even notices. Because last time, as I said, it was a birthday surprise. So I left a little teddy bear on the floor with a balloon tied to him that said happy birthday. And it was just a fun birthday surprise for when she got home. So this is going to be another surprise for when she gets home. So hopefully I can finish before then. I have till the end of the week. This is going to be at least a 3-day process. I know it doesn't seem like much, but... So I'm going to stop rambling, put on my knee pads, and grab all my gear, set you up in a corner somewhere, and we'll start ripping up this tile. So here we go. Let's get stuck into it. I got all the tile up. Yes, that's where the potty goes. My dad helped me move that before he left. But I got all that tile up. But now, the stubborn, annoying part is getting all this mortar up they use to put down the tiles. I have to get it all up or it will show underneath those tiles. So I'm going to use the same exact tiles I used over there in here. Try and continue the pattern. I'm not sure yet. But I got to get most of this mortar out and make it as smooth as possible. But I won't bore you with that because that's going to be a process and a half. I'll just show you what it looks like when I get most of that mortar-y crud up. So we're getting there. And I still have all that to do. Tedious, annoying, it stinks, it's messy, but it's what I have to do to get the tiles to eventually lay flat. So you don't have it, because if you leave it, you'll feel the ripple on the floor and it'll be annoying. So, have all that to finish. I'll show you when it's done. Well, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I finally got all that stupid concrete mortar, backer board, whatever the fudge you want to call it, off the floor. And they used 2 different kinds. Most of this was the concrete stuff you saw, and just that little square right there, they used some white stuff. I don't know what the hell it was. If they would have just used all that white stuff, it would have been a hell of a lot easier to pull up. But it's taken me over a little over 3 hours to pull all this up, because it is freaking annoying and it makes a mess. There's such a cloud in here. I mean, forgot to close my toolbox, and my toolbox is now coated with it. Including me, I'm coated in it. But it's, as I said, 3:03 in the morning, and I'm tired. I want to go home. So, we will continue with this tomorrow, because I still have 9 dogs to feed and take care of. because I have 2 extras at Dainty Daisy's Doggy Day Camp, which I'll show you them playing around with the animals and whatnot. Probably later. But for now, I'm gonna go home and clean up and go play with my big bear and little honey and everybody else. Feed everybody, crash for a bit, and then come back tomorrow and be a video if my phone didn't go off. Now tomorrow we're going to be putting the tile down, trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it in here. Putting the tile down, cutting what tile I need to fit in all those fun little spots right there. And then just lay it all down the way I want it, and then depending on timing, whether I start gluing tomorrow or the next day, which the next day would be Friday. Today is Wednesday. Well, technically it's Thursday now, because it is 3 o'clock in the morning. But anyways, so tomorrow we are going to do the pre-glue layout and go from there. I'll show you Midnight and Comet playing with the animals. I'm tired. I'm filthy. I need to go home. So we'll see you tomorrow for the pre-glue layout. Took yourself out, didn't you? Over here at Dainty Daisy Doggy Day Camp, where it's a buttload of fun. And they're all hiding from her. That's why I built it the way I did, so things can't get into them until they see me. She constantly runs back and forth to them, except for I've got a bit of problem over here. She popped a panel loose and got underneath, and has been ripping apart the flooring of Jack. So now I have to stop what I'm doing and fix the flooring for Jack before he falls out. Yeah, I don't know how well you can tell, but there's a big hole right there from this little numbnut over here running around. So yeah, that's gotta stop and do that. Yeah, right there. Point it out for everybody. Yeah, here. There's big hole. I guess that's a better shot. It's some move, Jack. There you go. There's big holes. Big holes because she keeps pulling down on it. Well, I guess that's a flaw in my design I'm gonna have to stop and fix. There's Cowardly Comet. Damn rooster. There's Cowardly Comet. Comet, what you doing? What you doing, Comet? There's a Comet over there checking out the chickens. And Spastic Minnie running back and forth everywhere. So now I gotta move Jack and see if I have any replacement flooring before he... Shut up! Before he falls out. And then we'll go back over to my aunt's house and see if we can finish part of the flooring today. Because today is cutting... Rooster punching in the throat day, that's what this is. No, this is cut and preset. It's not glue day, hopefully. I don't know yet. Depends on how long it takes, which way I want to go with all the pattern. But I'm going to take care of this, let her play for a bit, feed everybody. Yes, I have car crap all over me because I just fixed my car, not my truck. My truck has been put on hold once again because I had to fix my car, and I got house guests. Yeah, you big pain in the butt. There she is. Hey, Comet. Cowardly Comet. Yeah, hi, Comet. What you doing? She's always been that way with me. But yeah, so that's been put on hold. I did get a welder. Excuse me. I did get a welder. So you'll see some welding videos pretty soon on the truck. So for now, I'm going to fix that hole before he falls through. I'll remove him and see if I've got any more paneling. I'm not sure. Because of you. Look what you did. Hi, Comet. Hi, Comet. Come here, Comet. Come here, Comet. Come here, Comet. Comet. Come here. Come here. Oh, I didn't say I'm midnight. What's doing, Comet? So many fun things to run around and chase, huh? Miss Ho-Hum. But yeah, so I'm going to fix this real quick, and then I'll meet you back at my aunt's house, and we'll try and finish the other project. Well, we're back over here now after I got Jack's floor fixed. It is 12:54 at night. Finally made it over here after doing all my stuff that I needed to do. But I got this all cleaned up, all vacuumed up, ready to lay down some flooring. Well, not glue it down yet, just pre-lay it down to see how everything's going to fit. I have some floor to fix right there. There's a gouge there, so I'm going to have to put some putty in there to fill that gap. But let me lay this flooring out real quick, and we'll see how it all fits together. So there's the layout so far. Trying to keep the seams as minimal as possible, especially through the middle of the floor, and less cutting I have to do. So far, so good. And I still have to do over here because I didn't do that line in here last time. So there's a lot of cutting left to do. So I'm gonna get cutting and see where we go from there. So I'm gonna have to do some cutting right there because there's a little gap. So I'm gonna have to notch out there and at the other end, scoot it all down some, and then see how we all fit together. Now, I was gonna do an offset pattern, but I didn't want any seams through the middle because this is not, let me grab one. As you can see, this is not tongue and groove. It would be nice if this, it'd be a little easier if it was tongue and groove, but you really gotta watch the tongue. The tongue breaks off easily, but anyways, this is what I have. This is what I got to do my aunt's house. So this is actually glue down, but it seems to be working out really well in the other room, in the other bathroom, her bathroom. As I said, this is the guest bathroom, but so far so good. So let me stop talking, get to cutting, and then see how everything's laying out from there. Okay, it is now 4:14 in the morning, and I finally got that all laid out. Now, it is not glued down yet. I just have it all cut and ready to be glued tomorrow. I got that filled in, so it'll be more of a level playing field when I go to lay the stuff down. Gonna have to pick up a new wax ring, space that out, have to pick one of those up, but I got it all the way into the other room. That's where my phone went. All the way into the other room, got that stupid little crack done. All the way around, it's all set, ready to be glued down tomorrow. I brought over my special weight, rolling weight, to make sure there's no air bubbles underneath. And time to go home. Well, get cleaned up a little bit first and then go home, because I still have 9 dogs to take care of. And I may have to buy her a new paring knife, either that or sharpen the crap out of it, because I forgot to bring my X-Acto knife, and I used these and the big scissors from the knife block from Cutco. It worked. Cut the main stuff with that, and then any trimming I had to do, I did with the paring knife. So it's done. Got it done. Now it's just time to go home and take care of 9 dogs. So we'll see you back here tomorrow to glue everything down. I might show a clip tomorrow of what the pups think of Midnight and Comet. It's kind of funny. They do it every time they see them. You say Midnight and Comet too many times, it starts to piss the pups off. They just don't like them, but that's okay. No big deal. We make it work. So, got that all laid out. Gonna glue it up tomorrow. Let it sit, and then I'll be back Saturday. We'll put the cozy back on, the potty back on, cover the glory hole, and we will be done with this project for when she comes home on Sunday. It'll be a nice surprise. One more thing done that she's always been talking about wanting done. So I'm going to stop rambling, go wash up a bit, go home and see my pups and all the other little boogers. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Well, we made it back over here, and today is glue down day. This is hopefully the last day of this damn project. It is 12:23. This shouldn't take me very long to glue down, hopefully. But we got all this to glue down, and all around the glory hole where the putty is. So it's semi-level, so we don't have any saggy parts in the floor. But we're all ready to go. I have my bowl of water. And then tomorrow, my dad and I are going to come back and put on the potty, put that back on, hook that all back up. And then we'll do one last look at it all. And then we'll end this video tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to slap back on my knee pads and pull up a couple of these panels. And we're going to clean the floor first, then put down some glue, put the panels back into place, and we'll do that in little bits throughout the floor here until we are completely done. Now I'll show you a little bit doing up here, but then when you're trying to film and do a project at the same time, it takes you twice as long. So I'll show you a little bit up here on how I put the glue down and all that fun happy ass crap. And then I'll just walk through it and show you at the end. So let me put my knee pads on and we will start this glue down project.
Okay, we're all ready to do this floor now. Gloves on because this stuff gets sticky. And a bowl of water and a sponge. So we're just going to pull a few of these back in the same exact way we put them down. This isn't a how-to, this is a just what I do video. And this end one here. We don't get glue on it, we're going to pull that. Now if there's any lumps from that old grout mortar crap that I scraped off earlier, now is when you want to pull it up so you don't show it in the floor. Then you want to take your sponge and just wipe down the floor real quick, is what I'm going to do. So that way there's no dust or particles on the floor when we go to put the glue down. See, there's an old piece of floor that I trimmed. Right there, there's a piece. Grab the bar real quick. Because if you leave it on the floor, then it will show later on. Over time, you'll have this weird bubbly bump thing. So, any high spots like that, you need to take it off now. Or you'll regret it later. And one right there. Just wiping this down, and we'll start gluing. From when we took all that mortar off, or grout, or whatever the heck you want to call it. And then, we got this big bucket of floor glue. We're going to scoop some up with the putty knife. Like so. And if we do happen to get glue on this flooring, it's okay because if you have the wet sponge, it comes right off real quick. So you always want to have a wet sponge when you're doing this. We're just going to throw it out.
Now you don't need a super thick layer. A thin layer is good enough. So we'll give that a couple minutes to start to get tacky, and then we'll start throwing the floor down. Okay, it's been a couple minutes. Now you don't want to wait too long, and then you have a hard time adjusting it into place. But we got that ready to go now. We're just going to try and put everything back the way we had it before. I'm going to take the damp sponge and wipe off the back of it so there's no weird particles that'll show up through the floor later. We're just going to try and slide this exactly the way we had it before, without getting glue everywhere. Hopefully. There we go. So there's the first one. See, I got glue on my fingers. Keep wiping it off to make sure we don't get glue everywhere. On the next one. Making sure we're as tight as possible. And then our ends down here are matching up. There we go so far. I have to lay some more glue down. you can see, some squirted out right there. Some glue. That's okay. So we gotta have a wet sponge. Okay, before I get going too much further on the floor, now, most companies, or when you're laying this type of floor, you're supposed to have a big industrial sized roller that goes across it and rolls out any air bubbles and kind of lays everything down into the glue. Well, didn't justify renting one or even buying one. The price, it didn't level out. So instead, I have this big can, industrial size can of peaches that we're going to lay down on the floor, and it literally does the same exact thing as if it was one of those rollers. It just didn't cost me anything. Just want to roll it across it a few times to pull out any air bubbles and to make sure it's all seated down into the glue. So that way, if there's too much glue in one spot, it'll come squirting out and you can clean it off, rather than having a weird lump when it all dries. So that's how I get all the air bubbles out, is with my industrial sized can of peaches. So I'm going to womp out the rest of this floor because it takes a little more time. There isn't a lot of room in here to keep moving the camera. So I'm going to womp out the rest of this, bring you back, show you it before we leave, because it is 12:52. Hopefully the rest of this doesn't take me as long. And then tomorrow we'll come back and put the potty in, and we'll be done with this flooring project. This somewhat birthday surprise. So I'm going to womp this out real quick, be back in a minute. Or hour. However long. Here we go. Woohoo! I finally got that all done. It's completely glued down, and it is only 1:54 in the morning. So that didn't take me that long to get it glued down. The longest part is demolition and trying to cut and fit everything, because you want everything to fit tight so there's no gaps that'll collect the dirt later on. So, got that all completely glued down. I almost glued my watch to myself. It was funny. I was searching for my sponge to wipe up some glue, couldn't find it, and realized I was kneeling on it. That's why I couldn't find it. But yeah, it's all completely glued down. Everything you see sitting around is on spots that kept popping back up. But as long as you put a little weight on it for a little bit, it'll dry and stick. So I am completely done in here. The only thing that's left is to put the causey back on the glory hole and pick up my tools and clean up my mess that left a nasty dustiness everywhere getting that tile up. So I'm going to pick up my tools, my random tools that are laying everywhere, and put her stuff away. Don't know why it blurred out right there. That was weird. Clean up the counter and leave things sitting where they are over there, the bucket and the makeshift floor roller over there for now, because they're holding some stuff down. And then tomorrow, my dad and I are going to come over. We're going to put, as I said, the causey back on the glory hole, and it'll be done. And I'll give you one last look at it all of the finished product. But yay! I'm done! Yeah? Don't like that? Kazi back on the glory hole, as you can see. So that means I am completely done with this flooring project. You see, all done there, all done there. Putting the Kazi back on the glory hole was the only thing I had to do. So I am completely done with this birthday somewhat surprise project thing. So now all her bathroom floors are done. Now she wants the kitchen done. She has to go find flooring first. But anyways, hope you enjoyed watching me redo this bathroom floor as a surprise at my aunt's house. Her dogs have been a pain in the ass at my house. But oh well, they got one more night and then they come home in the morning. So I'm going to end this video. This video's a rather long one, but that's how to take off the tile floor and lay new tile floor in this bathroom. So that's just another surprise for her. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm going to stop rambling. I need to get out of here. So thanks for watching Justwhatido. Don't forget to whack the like button, subscribe, all that fun happy ass crap that everybody hopes you'll do. And I'll catch you next time on Justwhatido. Don't forget to check out my Friday videos and my Sunday videos. They are of the Colorado mountains. The snow, or as I like to call it, the evil icky ass white crap is leaving. Finally. So we can do more things up there and more animals are starting to come out. So if you want to see what the Colorado mountains look like, check out my Friday and my Sunday videos. So I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks again for watching. Leave a comment down below on what you thought of this birthday surprise project thing. And I'll catch you next time on Justwhatido. Thanks for watching. Bye, people.